5 miles till impact.
Definitely don't.
And it does say 5 miles.
A lot more to go. Yep, we've got some mile markers.
We could see like almost looked like a hill, but I'm thinking it's probably the edge of the crater, most likely. From the highway, we saw that. Oh, there's another sign right here. What does it say?
Well, that one's in the passing zone.
What does this one say? It says speed limit cars. Oh, that's
Meteors 26,000 miles per hour.
I was like, that's going to be a boring sign if it's just a speed limit.
Bet you they saw the crater.
And the thing right in front of us, which is now going behind the horizon, I think that was what it is. I think that's the crater. We got another one. I bet you it's 4 miles. 4 miles till impact. We got static on here because they said to tune in to 1610 for information.
There's a covered wagon out there.
Oh yeah.
Or a propane tank.
That is a propane tank. But it was a nice thought that it was a covered wagon. I mean, we're in the right spot for that. We got a sign.
We got another sign.
It says, regularly scheduled guided tours. We are not taking one of those.
We do not have time for
That's got to be the
oh yeah, that's got to be it.
Has to be.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine.
I don't know how well that's showing up on camera, but
it's pretty big.
It's pretty big.
3 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 3 miles away, and it looks huge. Yeah. The thing is, how big of a meteor does that have to be in order to make that big of a
impact?
I thought that was
I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it was.
But it said 50 miles an hour, and I was doing 65. I like these little.
Got a nice view out here.
Alright, we'll see you at the crater.
Well, it finally happened.
We got deer.
We got deer.
Oh, there's deer. There's our deer. They're just a different type of deer.
They're just Arizona deer.
Yeah, they're a little different looking than the ones back home.
Yeah.
They kind of snuck up on me.
Yeah, I think we both saw them at the same time.
Yeah. When they ran across the road.
Right then.
We didn't almost hit them or anything, but
no, we had plenty of time to stop, but still.
Did sneak up on us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we'll see you at the crater.
Alrighty.
We've made it, and it's a pretty empty parking lot too.
Yeah.
So we're heading in. All right, we're heading up the stairs. Got a little bit of a pamphlet. Looks like this crater was formed 50,000 years ago. Okay. Oh geez, right into it. Oh. Dang. They got lower observation decks down here. Man, that is huge. That is really cool. Dang. I mean, just like, you know, it's one thing to have like natural forming things, which is also super cool. But I mean, this thing came from space and just formed this giant hole. Pretty sweet. And I think like normally like don't like meteor like craters and stuff have like certain like distinctions and stuff too. Like I don't know what the distinctions are, but like I know they got these lines going down. Like I don't normally see that, and I don't know if that thing in the center, there's like a really big circle. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Huh. Onto the wooden platform. Oh, those are fixed into place so you see specific things.
That's cool.
I don't want to really put my face too close to that, but I kind of look through it. So it's pointed out that direction, and it's right in this area. It's house-sized rock, so that rock is the size of a house. That is crazy.
Oh, gee, that's what that stuff is. It's a mine shaft.
Oh, that all the way down there?
Yeah, look, main shaft.
Main shaft.
They must be digging.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, look at that.
There's an astronaut and a flag down there.
Is it really? Oh yeah. You can't even see that outside of this. I wonder if you can see it. Oh, and then there's a fault. There's a fault line out there. That's cool. I think that's what they mean. It says thrust fault. Unless it's...
Could be a fault line.
Could be a fault line. That, or maybe it's just like a little crevice that they're calling a fault. Maybe? I don't know. Look at that way down though. Still a decent drop. You can probably hear some people. There's some people up on the other deck above, but honestly, there's really probably about the same as the last one. A handful of people. No more than you can really count on your hands. Pretty cool. We'll check out probably the upper observation deck and maybe take some photos up there, and then maybe see what the gift shop and museum has.
Alrighty.
I don't know what the elevation is up here, but I feel like I'm grasping for air right now.
I did.
It is a steep climb.
Didn't we do more walking and climbing?
Yes.
Like earlier, and we weren't as bad.
I think it's gotta be elevation. Has to be. Somehow.
I've never been this out of breath in my life.
Whew. Wow. But good view up here.
The sun's
very good view.
setting.
Yeah, you can see a nice shadow on that. That's kind of cool. So we just came in the museum. We're kind of just browsing it kind of quick because we don't have super long. I think they close in like about 10 minutes. So we're just kind of walking through it, just taking a look. They got like different...
Good view.
Oh yeah, that's a really good view of it. That's where we were standing most of that time too.
Oh, this is cool. They flipped it upside down into the crater rim.
Oh, it flipped the... Oh, I see. So like that's typically how it is. And it like flipped it up and it stacked them. I see. So that's probably one way they can tell how, you know, that's meteor. Some limestone, sandstone. I think normally this would be like a kind of like a touching section, but no thanks. Not something to be touching. We got the place to all to ourselves though. Let's run over here real fast and see if we can see anything. Oh, it's talking about the craters on the moon. Maybe that's why they have the astronaut. Ooh, this is the view from below.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool. Alright, well, let's take a look at their gift shop and just see if they have anything cool. And after that, we'll just probably head out.
Mosey on out.
Pretty cool. You saw it, so go ahead.
Okay, so we saw there's a statue of an astronaut that looks like that out in the crater. The reason is that is, according to the sign, they brought astronauts to the crater.
The Apollo ones.
The Apollo astronauts to train them because of its similarities to lunar craters, to give them a sense of like what to look for, basically.
Very cool. So that's neat. That's really neat.
The flag is the same size as the flag placed on the moon.
That's cool.
That's fun.
All right, so on our way out, we saw this
Car coming in.
Yeah, and we just kind of like walked past it.
But now that we know that the Apollo astronauts trained here.
Yeah, we were thinking, I wonder if that's anything significant then. And so it says test capsule on it. So basically, this is a test capsule that was built in 1965, and they used it to help the capsules float in the splashdown. So they were testing to make sure they could get it to float correctly, and this is what this was used for. Now that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
All kinds of neat stuff. That worked out really well. I'm glad we came here. So that was fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Very neat thing to see. And that is not the exit. Wait, no, it is the exit. I was like, I swear we came this way. time to head out. And the parking lot's still pretty empty.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just look at the landscape here.
It's beautiful, isn't it? And there's the car.
I mean, like, Ohio's pretty flat, but
Yeah,
it's not much.
I know.
It's usually too foggy.
Yeah.
We go home.
On our way back.
Arizona home.
Yes. To Airbnb home.
And we know that Flagstaff is in that direction because that's where all the mountains are.
All of those mountains. I'm pretty sure I can see Humphreys Peak here.
That has to be Humphreys Peak.
It's very distinctive looking. It might be kind of hard to see because of the sun, but
Yeah, it's tough to say whether or not the camera will really pick it up, but you'd have to, I'd say take our word for it, but really come here in person, you got to see this thing.
Honestly.
Not maybe after COVID.
yeah, maybe. But if you can, this place is amazing. This is definitely making it to one of our like favorite places.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. It's not too far of a drive back to the place. We just get back on the highway and just take it straight back to Flagstaff.
It's actually, it says it'll take us less time to get back to our Airbnb than it did for us to get from Red Lobster to here.
Actually, you know what? You're right. It's a little bit quicker to the Airbnb. Those guys pulled off the road. I wonder if they're going to check out some of this stuff up here.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what it is, but the rocks look pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Definitely some interesting. There's probably something in there.
There might be. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. Kind of get a view.
Yeah. Some hills.
The hill.
A hill.
Maybe they're checking it out.
Maybe.
Either way, it'll be a nice relaxing drive back to the Airbnb. This time we're actually done.
Yes.
We're not going anywhere else. We're going back.
We're done. We're tired.
We are.
We're gonna go relax.
That worked out really nicely though. But the interesting thing is the only thing we actually had planned today was the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Everything else just sort of happened.
It just worked out. So you never really know how much time you need for some of this stuff. I didn't want to like put too much on our itinerary. So
Yeah.
it's kind of just worked out as you know.
So most of our days are kind of
I like it.
like that. Yeah.
Okay with that.
All right. So we're probably gonna put on some music. Enjoy the ride back. Take in the views.
Yep, we'll check back in when we get back to the house.
The house. Yep.
So we'll see you in just a second.
We're back.
Here we are. Home sweet home. Okay.
All right.
Good day 2.
Yep.
Good day 2. And tomorrow will be day 3. We are at Wire Pass tomorrow, getting an early start.
Mm-hmm.
And
long drive, probably.
very long drive. It's like 3.5 hours, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be doing some hiking in Slot Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be really cool. That's like one of the big things that I'm looking forward to this trip. So we cannot wait for that. We will see you tomorrow. We will see you next Monday. Good night.
Good night.